Jenna, oh, you guys know how I hate speculative stories. Come on. This is what we're talking about to open up a beautiful Wednesday morning.
Oh, come on,
Look,
Brandon.
There's zero chance. There's zero chance of this happening. Everybody just need to relax. He's putting Aaron Rodgers' names next to Garoppolo and Teddy Bridgewater and Russell
Sam
Wilson.
Darnold.
Why does that matter? Because Russell Wilson, he's not leaving Seattle. We just talked about that last week. That story is done. It's dead. And then you look at Garoppolo, he's not wanted in San Francisco. Teddy Bridgewater wasn't wanted in Carolina. So to put Aaron Rodgers in the same story as these guys makes no sense to me. There's a lot of business that needs to be done. They need to look at where the cap's going to be in Green Bay. They have Devontae Adams up next year. Devontae Adams is going to set the bar when it comes to what the wide receiver makes next year. So they need to figure out, Wilds, what they're going to do long term. Where's the cap going to be? We don't know. So Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay, they're trying to figure it out. Aaron Rodgers having fun with the process, putting pressure on Green Bay. And Green Bay is trying to slow roll this thing so they can figure out how this shakes out long time. But both of these parties wants to be there. Come on. We know that.
Okay. I know you don't like speculative stories, Brandon, and stay tuned for later in the show when Brandon tries to convince Justin Fields to go to the Jets. Just speculation, but he hates them overall. Nick? You know how the tide goes. Every great baseball player ends up with the Yankees, and every great basketball player ends up playing with LeBron. And perhaps every great football player deserves a shot to play with the greatest franchise in the history of all professional sports and the greatest coach in the history of professional sports. Because gone are the years where your favorite player just retires with your team. And Dan Marino and Troy Aikman and Jim Kelly. It's not how it works. People moving around all over the place, and it happens for three reasons, and Aaron Rodgers, spoiler alert, hits two of them. There's three R's. They are, I wrote them down, repair, retire, or replacement. First one, repair. This is when teams are like, you know what? We've been talking about repairing your body parts for too long, we're going to move on. Or that's Kurt Warner or Peyton Manning. And that's a way for a team to move on from a guy. Second one, retire. That's when a team looks at you like, you know what? More yesterdays than tomorrow for you. You're probably going to retire pretty soon. We're moving on. That's Phillip Rivers and Tom Brady. And the third one is replace. That's when we like the new guy more than we like you. That happened to even Tom Brady with old Drew Bledsoe. Like, you know what? We like Tom Brady. It happened to Aaron Rodgers too. So, or Favre and Aaron Rodgers. Nick, that's 2 out of 3. The Packers like the new guy, and they think he's just kind of old. So I am saying that, is it probably going to happen? No. Should it happen? Should Aaron Rodgers want to go to New England? Of course.
Okay. So I agree and disagree with Brandon. I agree with Brandon that this is a laughably absurd premise. I disagree with Brandon that means we shouldn't have led the show with it. I think that is why we should lead the show with it, because this is just, now, it's just perfect. Now, let me give Tom Curran, who I know a little bit, let me cut him some slack here before I absolutely knife him. And listen, yesterday, last 48 hours have been tough for my buddy Tom. He wrote a book with Julian Edelman, Jules as he called him, then retires. He then has to go on the media tour and make the absurd Julian Edelman Hall of Fame argument, which, man, if you're looking for a laugh this Wednesday morning, type in those hits into the old Google machine, because it is great. It is high comedy. So it's a tough day. Maybe he's in a little mind fog. What is going to happen? He's like, oh, I know what would make sense. How about a team without a quarterback? Simply just say our plan is we're going to get one of the greatest ever. Now, how do we get from A to Z? Don't worry about the B through Y. It'll happen. Hey, Wilds, how are you going to pay for your boys' college? Are you saving money? No. The lottery. The lottery, yeah, but I'm not even the one buying tickets. My buddy's going to buy the tickets, he's going to hit the lottery, and then he's going to pay for my kids' college for me. That's this plan. How are you going to start a family? Oh, I'm waiting on Rihanna. Have you met her yet? Nope. But don't worry, that's the plan. The idea that the Patriots' plan at quarterback involves a 37-year-old who has 3 years left on a contract for another team is the most ridiculous idea I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Hey, Oklahoma City, how are you going to become contenders again? Zion and Luka. Oh, do they want to come there? No idea. Are they tradable? Nah, probably not. But that's the plan.
It was a pipe dream for Tampa, and they got Brady, Nick. It was a pipe dream for Tampa, too. They got Brady. They won a Super Bowl.
Brady.
It happened so fast.
Tom Brady.
There's a path.
So
No,
Bill
hold on,
Belichick is
hold
the
on.
king.
Just real quick,
I was
Brandon.
just going to say, Bill
Tom
Belichick
Brady
is the
was a
go ahead,
free
go ahead.
agent. Tom Brady was a free agent. Am I wrong? Aaron Rodgers' contract expires no. Next year, no. The year after that, no. Oh, after 2023, when he's 40 years old, is when his contract expires. Is that the plan? A holding pattern for the next 3 years?
Nick,
waiting on Rodgers, Brandon?
And think about this. Bill Belichick is known to be one of the greatest, not just because X's and O's, but because how he also let go of players at the right time. He tried to let go of Tom Brady when he was around 37, 38 years of age. So now you're going to bring in a guy at 38, 39. No, it's not going to happen. And then think about what happened in 2005. Aaron Rodgers fell all the way to the Green Bay Packers, and he sat on the bench for a couple years, and he absolutely hated it because he was behind Brett Favre, not only because he was waiting, but because the conversation every single day, can he fill the shoes of Brett Favre? So now he's going to take himself, make the decision to go to New England and try to fill the shoes of Tom Brady? Absolutely not. Come on, Tom, you know better than that.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from First Things First, or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.